Cups up on the coffee table, countdown on the TV screen. Friends all hollering that they're able to take the crown, chase that dream. Got my handle, got my headset ready. Trash talk sitting on my tongue. Lobbies loaded, hands are steady. This is where the night gets fun. Lights gaming, let's ride. Fire in our eyes. We're alive from the phones to the big stage lights. We're coming in hot tonight. Hey, FedEx gaming, let's go. Heartbeats running like a rodeo. Win or lose, we're still the same. Raise that flag for the Haddix name. Scoreboard looking like a scoreboard should. All colors running up the side. Chat going crazy like the whole damn hood. All piled in for the ride. Mom's yelling, turn it down, it's late. But she's smiling as she walks away. Cause she knows this crew, this game, this place is where we're meant to play. Headaches gaming, let's ride. Fire in our eyes. We're alive from the phones to the big stage lights. We're coming in hot tonight. Oh yeah. Headaches gaming, let's go. Heartbeats running like a rodeo. Win or lose, we're still the same. Raise that flag for the Helix name. From the back roads to the broadband, small towns in a big old chain. Every shout, every laugh, every last stand ties us tight like a family name. FedEx gaming, let's ride. Fire in our eyes. We're alive from the phones to the big stage lights. We're coming in hot tonight. Hey, FedEx gaming, let's go. Heartbeats running like a rodeo. Win or lose, we're still the same. Raise that flag for the Headaches name.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner, Season 17, we're in Zerdania, I am Headax, and this is my solo playthrough. Here with Bob, you can see Bob is napping in the truck, he's tired, he just hauled this big old construction trailer all the way from the Valley of the Falling Rock, all the way over here, and well, Bob's gonna have to run along and go pick up some cement and some concrete blocks now. So we need to get Bob a new truck. We need to get Bob a truck with a trailer. And don't know yet if I have a truck and a trailer available for him. I do not have a sideboard semi-trailer here. What have we got on the other map? Which is where I gotta pick that stuff up anyhow. Sideboard semi-trailer. Well, we've got that one. It is our trailer. Or we got one all the way down there. So what we might have to do is rescue that trailer. Possibly unload the cargo that's on it. To use that trailer. What have I got truck-wise that is close to it? The only thing that could pull it is the Voron Grad, which is down there attached to that one. So, we're not going to do that one. We may use that trailer, but we definitely need a different truck. So let's move to the garage. King Blaze, hello there. Welcome in. Okay, truck stowage. Big Kenny's a little bit big. He doesn't. We don't need Big Kenny for this job. Just Buddy. No, P12's too big. Should we pull out a Freightliner? Need to customize him. Make sure he's got all the goodies. Raise. Those are average good. As opposed to average excellent good. No. Bad. Sam down here trying to get himself in trouble again. Chewing on the stand for my steering wheel. Did the patch today fix the saving issue? Well, I can't say yes and I can't say no because the saving issue did not affect me. I was one of the lucky ones. Can I put repair parts on the Freightliner? I can, but not with the crane. And I need the crane. You can put the service cam on that has 500 repair parts and 4 spare wheels. You can put the shield and supplies on, which is 360 repair parts, 1 spare tire, and 80 gallons of fuel. But you cannot have either one of those with the crane. And I need the crane for this mission. So, we are going without it. Nah, I don't need lights. Nah, we're not going to mess with that either. We will just give it the new paint job. Vehicle with a crane and repair person. I don't really need it for this mission, I don't think. Freightliner should be able to handle this because this is primarily all paved road. Except for one section because I don't know if I did the tower yet. I gotta check this. See, I did not do this yet, so I will still have to cut through the swampy area, but you can actually not go through the swamp itself. You can, as soon as you cut through the gateway, cut across the top here, come back onto the road, follow this road around, back here, and then up. And then I'll be coming around over to here. Hey, Steve. So, let's get this Shug and Donny Po on the road. Always makes me curious what he's up to when Sam leaves the room. Oh, NJ's stream today started an hour early. All he had to do was wait another hour and I would have been starting my lunch when he started that. But no. That's alright. I just did the old working and lurking thing. Fired it up, peek at him every once in a while. Of course, every time I looked, he was in the map. Woo! Got a little too close to the guardrail on that one. Look at that view through the windshield. And for my next trick, we will go exterior. Well, that wasn't exactly how I had that planned, but, you know, best laid plans of mice and men and all. Dodged a bullet on the first one. Yeah, especially when you're going over uneven terrain like that where you can't see the road 90% of the time. Can't believe I'm pretty sure I did that work site already. No, I guess I did not. We'll have to get that done too. Because all the work site is bricks and a slab. 2 slabs. So we gotta get the work site done. And we got to get the tower done to make this trip a little bit easier. Is trying to show off? Nope. Definitely was not trying to show off. Why? Did it work? Did it look impressive? I mean, it was a good trick landing back on my feet. Thought for sure I was bringing something over for a rescue. Until you crash. What's my overall goal to accomplish this evening? Well, I'm going to finish this light at the end of the town contract. And then I'm thinking I'm going to at least try to get the stuff to get the work site and the fallen tower up here taken care of so that I don't have to drive through the swamp anymore. Probably going to bring it back around the morning when I get over here to this trailer, just so that I'm not working in the dark, because it will get dark fast once it starts doing it. Alright, now the trailer I need is right up there. Not in the best of positions. Again, I do not need the cargo that is currently on said trailer. Just need the trailer. But if I can lay the cargo in a convenient spot, so much the better. Okay. And we're going to try with just the winch first. Oh, that ain't going to work because then landing gear are going to catch. So I am definitely, I might have to offload the trailer beforehand. Oh, but it's not going to let me because everything's going to be packed. Crane mode. Those are going to be useless. Cargo's packed. crane don't want to pick it up. Yeah, I wouldn't mind flipping the trailer myself, really. But, see if I can grab it from the far side. Ah, wrong button. Nope, that one don't want to work. Okay, let's why did you grab from there? Don't you be messing with me. See, if I get it to flip, I get the cargo to unpack. I ain't asking for much. Well, let's try something a little different here. If nothing else from this position, I can unpack the cargo. There we go. I'm just going to leave it unpacked because I'm going to offload it up here at the precast concrete plant where I need to pick up my concrete blocks and my cement. So there's no point in repacking it to unpack it. Hey, Steel, welcome, welcome. Didn't see you pop in. I was concentrating. Thank you, sir. That was good. Thank you. It was harder than it looked. Okay, now, first we're going to come over here and offload this excess cargo. Top notch, huh? Yeah, I thought I had them all. Well, it was a notch. I don't know about a top notch, but it was a notch. Now I'm going to have to double stack 2 of these pieces of cargo. I got 7 slots of cargo, actually, and a 5-slot bed. I could try card stacking. Four of these. Oh, and cement. 3 of. Alright. Time to weasel our way out of here. Now the tricky part is going to be through the couple of off-road areas, keeping those 2 on board. By the way, you can't get a tractor trailer down through that little gully. I don't recommend it, but it can be done. Ask me how I know. How do I know? 'Cause I did it. Needed a little help at the bottom. Had to go pull the tractor back up on its feet. But never lost the load out of the trailer. It did come unpacked, but I never lost the load. That was the same time that I discovered my little shortcut cutting through the trees over there by the gateway. Well, I think we're going to cut straight across this time around. And actually go through the swamp. Just because it's the more direct route and it's a little bit leveler ground. I say as the trailer starts tipping to one side. So guys, tell me, do the engine sounds seem like they're still too loud? Or does it sound okay? There's a frog sitting there on the rock. Gonna take that leap of faith any second now. There he goes. Oh, right under the trailer. Guess as long as he cleared the wheels, he'll be okay. I kind of chuckled the other day when I watched Ian leading the pack around here and everybody went through the mud. And just the night before, Ian had come through here with me along that nice dry path right there. I was just watching that and I'm thinking to myself, why is he taking everybody through the mud? He knows the route. And then I decided Ian just thought it was funny. There we go. I hate that spot. That is why I take my shortcut. Oh, my nearest trucks here are not near. Yeah, everything's way down there. Except CK. CK is not going to get it back on its feet, though. So, global map. Do I have anything near the gateway? C500. Probably going to be the closest. Going to bed? All right, Steve. Thanks for popping in. Well, I got a lot of stuff parked up here. Well, let's jump into Paystar. But that's why I went shortcut hunting. Just because of that one little spot right there. The other route, you've got some tippy side to side, but not so bad that when you're driving slow like that, it's not going to flip you over. Oh, hang on guys, I got to let Sam out. So I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Typical me, turn off the parking brake and then start the engine. For a faster getaway. Yeah, that's it. Works great if you're going downhill, then you throw it right into high range. Oh, you must have walked away. Well, let's just say that the freight shake got tired. You know, it wore itself out getting the trailer out of the crack in the road. So, it needed a nap. And the rescue truck is coming along to wake it up from its nap. See, 5070 is a good old truck though. You notice what I have not turned on through this whole trip. Sergey, good evening. First flip. Well, yep. Well, hopefully I can reach it from up top. Probably not. Nah, he's not close enough. I think he's got a long winch on it, but it ain't that long. Yeah, it ain't that long. I do not need a flip counter. I don't flip that often. See? Flip count. 1. It's easy. But technically it's not my first flip. That one's for you, Sergey. Streamlabs knew you were in the house. Alright, we're gonna try from the trailer first. Well, that ain't working. I think I'm gonna have to disconnect the trailer. Truck, yes. That's weird. The truck seems to have something that did not want to cooperate with it. Okay. Can you clear most of the main road blockages? Yes, you can. I just have not done it yet on this one. There's 2 blockages on this road, and I have not cleared either one of them yet. I did in my region reversal, just not here. Pit trailer's too far away. It is not. You just think it is. Come on. Don't know if that got it close enough or not. Yep, there we go. We're going to resort to a little card stacking. Come on. I don't know, my yellow crane's seeming kind of weak. Come on. It's up on the wall. There you go. In the trailer, not on the trailer. Oh, there's Sam. Let me in. I'm done. No, again, it's sitting up on the edge. Get off the edge. Get off the edge. There you go. Don't you fall back out of there. Try doing that silly stuff. Come on. It's getting dark out, isn't it? There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. Not that it's going to help, but we can see. Took me out of crane mode when I went in the map. Yeah, that's got to get pushed over a little bit. Didn't even have to cycle through the targets on that one. Perfect. Quote the ever famous words of MJ Haggis, what could possibly go wrong? We'll get the Freightliner refueled and go let Sam back in. So I will be right back. Okay. Now let's go make this happen. Did you see what I did? I did it again. Ah, the Ghost, no, Ghost Games? Well, thank you for your subscription, sir. Much appreciated. Freightliner's got to kind of force the trailer around the curve. Got that one concrete block. It's not quite tucked all the way in between the sidewalls. Fortunately, after I crawl out of here, we will be on paved roads all the way there until we get to the railroad station. We'll go through the rail yard, and that'll change things a bit. Zing! Hello there! You're here on behalf of Sam to make sure he's getting his allotment of treats. He got some treats earlier today. Of course, he had to stand up to get them. He stood up just fine for the first one. The second one he tried jumping for, and I made him settle down and just get up on his hind feet. And then the third one he tried to jump again, and we went through the same routine. And the fourth one he just did a regular stand-up thing. So he's learning a few tricks. Good boys get treats. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I was told they all liked bad boys. Ah! That was a guardrail. How hitting the guardrail with my tire damaged my engine, I don't know, but There you have it. Oh look, it settled in. I gotta say, I seem to have dodged a bullet with that whole save bug. Look, there's my other FLD. Same layout. Yeah, a good chunk of people did. Yeah, I noticed there were still quite a few people that were out there streaming and didn't seem to have too many issues. Who was it that was talking to me last night? Someone was mentioning about last night about their scout that they were playing in Michigan. They went and got the Scout 800, brought it all the way back to the garage and everything. But then when they came back, it was back where it started out at, and I guess there was actually another bug that was duplicating vehicles and putting them back into their original location, but you would still have the first one and just put a second one out there. So I'm kind of thinking that's what he was going through. First I thought maybe it just didn't save for him, and then I heard about that other bug. Did they fix Snowrunner? They claim to have fixed Snowrunner, VTech. I cannot say yes or no because I did not experience the bug. You didn't experience either? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Telemenace did. Yeah, I heard. Neighbor did too. Neighbor got hit with it. Something like 6 hours of gameplay, just poof, gone. Zing tried to wait it out just so that he wouldn't get hit with it, and just couldn't wait it out any longer, could you, Zing? At least you dodged the bullet. Workaround didn't work either. That's alright, they're having some kind of crazy issue with mod.io. I've only got one of my subscribed mods showing up. I tried logging out of mod.io and logging back in, and only one of them is showing up. It says they're all there, but only one shows up. Came back today. Oh, so all his previous save stuff all came back? I mean, oh, you did delete a warehouse, so that was fun. Deleted the whole warehouse. Yeah. Well, I had this prior to it before the patch. It showed all the mods, but it didn't show me as subscribed to them. And now it says that I have 10 mods that I'm subscribed to, but it's only showing one. And that's actually the Belmont Glades mod map. So it's like, if I wanted to unsubscribe or disable any of them, I couldn't do it right now. What I'll probably do is give it a couple of days and try to log out of mod.io again and log back in and see what happens. No, the mods that I have are working. They just don't show up on the subscribe list, so I can't really do anything with them. No, the Belmont Glades, that's Mike. Gotta get that trailer over to the other side. It's hanging out on the wrong side of the track. It's catching. Really? How are you still catching? Get your butt over there. There we go. They did not want to get away from that dock. Platform, whatever they call it, a platform in trains, don't they? Platform. Hydrate. Drink them if you got them. You ain't got them. Go get them. Yep, because that construction trailer did not disappear. I am guessing that it will be needed to get moved once again. Okay, crane mode. Grab 2 of these off of here. so that I can pack the cargo. All right, we're about to make some money. Yeah, I'm glad they finally fixed the rotation. Because, frankly, that was annoying. Alright, light at the end of the tunnel. Great job. The debris's been cleared, the materials delivered, and the tunnel is ready for trains again. Thank you. Traffic is back up and running. Your reward's been processed. You earned it 100%. 2,510 XP, 26,800 cash. Alright. Now I gotta get this guy back out of here. Cue the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! Of course, I don't know if that's the Kool-Aid Man or Macho Man Randy Savage. Can I get all the way out around that? I sure can. So at least I'm almost done backing up then. Well, there we go. Alright, we got that guy out. Let's see if we can get the construction trailer out of here. Oh, it completely disappeared when that got done. Nice. So at least I don't have to move it again. Oh, I drove all the way back to the garage already. I wonder how I got there so quick. I think we're going to go work on a couple of roadblocks now. To quote the famous words of Ren, Stimpy, you stupid idiot! What are you doing? Nobody saw anything. And we'll go steal some bricks out of this trailer. Hydrate! Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Talking to you, Sergey. You cannot refuse to hydrate forever. Oh, sure. I finally pull my feet out from under my chair and stretch them out in front of me. Then Sam runs back under the desk and gives me dirty looks like, why are you putting your feet in my spot? No. I refuse to drink on Streamlabs schedule. There's a couple of things. I'm going to drag this trailer forward a little bit so that the gates can respawn. Then we're going to unpack the cargo and we're going to take the bricks out of it. But we are not going to block that driveway because I got to go up there later with a seismic vibrator. And unpack. Detach. And once we clear the gateway, we'll bring it back around in the morning. Go get one of your bones. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Sometimes I think Sam thinks that when I pick his toys up and put them all in his toy box, I think he's afraid to grab them back out of there. So you just can't go through here that fast. If you go through here too fast, you're gonna flip it. See, if it weren't for the fact that you got to cross that bridge, I'd say go around there, but you got to cross the bridge. So you got to go up over the rocks. Minor detail. Alright. Bricks times 2. 1 and 2. I was a little too close to that thing. Alright, wasn't nobody doing any 30 kilometers an hour with that bridge there. Concrete slabs. One there. One there. I don't think I even need to lock this down with the crane for this trip. Yeah, Sam's just got to get used to having his toys in a toy box, that's all. All right. One concrete slab. And two concrete slabs. $3,000, 300 XP. How many repair points do I? Ooh, I have enough. So I'm going to go up here and deliver the repair points up here. The repair points. So I need 2 empty containers, which means you happy now? I was happy before, Eagle, couldn't you tell? Global map. And this FLD. Let me track that. At least the problem solved. Well, we'll see. Empty containers. 1 and 2. Oof. Really enjoyed this. Oh, yeah, this is a fun map. This whole region. I'm gonna say, I love it because it's challenging without being like rage quit challenging. Popcorn damage here. Actually, that's not official popcorn damage because you can see the rock that I hit that did it. The popcorn damage is like in Tamir when you're running along the main road and there's nothing there. And you just cruise along and you get a bunch of little ones and twos popping up on you. Pop, 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 pop. It's popcorn damage. Kind of like that. There's nothing in the road, you just get imaginary damage. Now this I would expect something. A bunch of little rocks. Now, I will definitely be using a different truck to tow these to the temple once they are full. And that is because this guy does not carry extra fuel. I mean, he does without the crane, but I need the crane to pick them up when they're full anyhow, so. We'll see time-wise if we manage to make it all the way there or not tonight. Oh, Sam happy as a peacock now. Figured out that he's okay to get his toys. Gotta get some love. Yes, this is a C500. Or no, this one is a Freightliner. The C500 is the other one that I use. The one that has the sideboard bed on it, that I did the bricks and the slabs with, that's the C500. This is the FLD 120. Hence the Freightliner logo. I mean, we wouldn't want to be confused about that. Don't need no nasty phone calls from Kenworth or Freightliner. Oh, but also, before this gets delivered, there's one more thing that has to happen. We have a work site down by the temple that needs to get taken care of. See, you laugh, Steel, but that would be my kind of luck. I would let something like that go on one of my streams, and one of their execs would be watching it, and somehow they would figure out how to get a hold of me, other than leaving a comment, and be all mad. That's just the way my luck is. If they do call, tell them I'm open for a promotion, sponsorship for a nice rate. Yeah. Yeah, we'll stick a little Kenworth or Freightliner logo up there in the upper left-hand corner or something. Oh, you know what just occurred to me? Hang on. I gotta move that over so you guys can see what gear I'm in. I moved it all the way to the far bottom right just so that caretaker stream that it wasn't blocking anything. Forgot to move it back when I got in a Snowrunner tonight. See, the nice thing, this is where it gets nice. As the containers, when they get filled, automatically clear the avalanche. So even when they're not delivered yet, the avalanche is taken care of. But I don't believe they will I don't believe the avalanche is taken care of till after the service trailer gets delivered. How am I liking OBS? I like it. It's nice to be able to adjust things like that on the fly. Or like last night, Steve had a suggestion for a different Bible verse. So I was able to change the verse out on the fly without having to stop the stream or anything like that. I could just go in there and change it. Now that is a C500. Over there. Alright, those are delivered. So now, again, like I said, the dilemma is I can't get to the temp. I can. I took the long way around yesterday. The temple over here, I had to take the long way around to get there because this work site was not done, which needs 2 concrete blocks, 1 medium plank. The medium planks are, let's see if I can see it in the dark here, on a trailer right here. So what I need to do, jump in my C500, pick up some concrete blocks from here, come down, grab that trailer, and then come down to here and open up that so I can take a little bit different route getting there. Which means And when I do that, the service trailer that I got to pick up here at the rail yard. And once again, when I leave after the work site, I will come back around past the fuel station where I have dropped off our trusty Voron G. And it has to go over here. So when I drop that off, I will grab this generator that has to go to the sawmill, and I will bring it down to the railway station where I'll pick that service trailer up. So it's a little bit closer to where it has to be. Sound like a plan? So let's change trucks, set a route. Fuel though, I only got half a tank there. And that is not full, so hopefully I can get all the way to the fuel station on that. Let's go get our blocks. Get the blocks, set the route, and get underway. However, the wasteland is needing a new sheriff. Alright, we will catch you later, Steel. Then I have to go to the temple one more time after I deliver those with that guy. What I might do is bring fuel over to this guy. So that I can leave here with a full tank and full roof rack. Concrete blocks in the truck. All right. So from here, really, I mean, if I was just going after the service trailer, I could go that way around right now. This guy's gotta take care of the work site down there. Make sure my camera's rotated here correctly. Where was that trailer? Right there. So if I look this way around, ooh, that gets me a good portion of it right there. So we are going to follow this paved road all the way to here, turn off here, there, across the water. We want this direction of travel. Ooh, no, we don't want that direction of travel. We want this direction of travel. So we will go around this to there. Jump off here. Cut across here. Railroad tracks. Carefully dodging the avalanche on the tracks, which we all know is going to be another job. That will get us to the fuel station. Okay, and my trailer is over that way. So we come out of said fuel station, up here, pass there, doo-doo-doo. Two-seat trailer, and off-road up here. And over to the work site. That is going to be our route. But fuel. Gotta bring some fuel over there. Ooh, time of day. Again, just don't get too frisky. Oh look, somebody's rendering the sunlight in. Snakebite, how you doing? I love the verse. Thanks for sharing. You're very welcome. I'm going to try to change it every couple of streams, and it is something that will be open for suggestions. If you guys have any suggested verses, I will actually be adding a channel to the Discord. I will call it Verse of the Day, and so you guys are more than welcome, if you're on my Discord, to add something in there, and we will see about which, you know, getting some of them posted onto the stream. I like the idea. First, we're going to, oh, he only needed 5 points there, but, you know, whatever. You may as well leave full up. Okay. Maintenance frame add-on. Kenworth. Do the roof rack. Yeah. Yeah, I am more than open to the suggestions, because it can be hard to try to come up with new inspirational ones every day. All right. Let's roll. Wait, was this my turnoff already? No. No. Pavement till it ends. It's throwing me off because I'm seeing the marker there, but it's all after all the way around the curve. I will read that after I get out of here. You and another streamer watch versus on stream. What streaming software are you using? Use OBS. If you go into your sources, you will click add a source and you will go up and it'll say like text GDI, something like that. Yeah, under sources, yeah, text, and it's got GDI plus in the parentheses, and you'll just click on that and type in whatever text you want. And then make sure that you put that on top of your, like if it's game capture or whatever, you want the text above that so that it's on top of the image and not below it. Otherwise, you'll never see it. Oof. There's some nasty little bumps in here. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Instead of fighting with the rocks, how about if we go around the rocks? See, of course, the problem with going around is the trees. Like, I'm loving it. I am loving this region. Requires you to pay attention, though. That's for sure. Not making that turn. I am not putting my wheels up higher than on the outside than the inside is. That would just be asking for it. Heard the two maps are different from each other. Yeah, the other map is a little easier, I think, to get around. This one, the terrain's a little harder to drive on because that little stretch of pavement at the top by the precast concrete company. This is the only pavement really on this map over here, where the other one's got a full highway system. Now, you do have the train tracks here that are a very good highway system. You just have to get to them. I know my route is actually following the road, but I think I can do this. Famous last words. Or I can't do it. I decided I think possibly following the road might be the better route. Not that tree. Compare this one to a moor just without snow. No, no. This is... I think this is probably easier to get around than what a moor was. Like, the mud that they have on here, although it's thick and it slows you down, you don't get any of that grinding to a halt thing unless you got a super truck. RDJ, good evening. See, now I've driven down the other set of railroad tracks in the other map several times. This will be my first time driving down this set of railroad tracks in this map. So I have no idea what to expect. I did see an avalanche somewhere in the middle of it, though. Going back to Roadcraft when the DLC releases? Yeah, I'm sure I will manage to squeeze some Roadcraft in there. As long as they don't put any new bugs into that, too. I mean, the last DLC they stuck out, we couldn't play it for like months afterwards till they fixed it. Brian Connor, how's the stream going? The stream is going fine. Now this is where I want to get on the tracks. So we are going to go around the building. Have I tried the PTS for the upcoming DLC? No, I haven't, because my Roadcraft is on PlayStation and not on PC. So therefore, I cannot get into the PTS. And I just can't justify spending the money to buy it all over again just for PTS. There's the avalanche done. Seems to me somebody I know had a yard parked somewhere along here. Like right in that general area. That's about where it was at, isn't it there, RDJ? No spoilers, but the DLC's a bit different. Think for the better. Good. I mean, obviously they've been talking about the wrecking ball and stuff like that. And to my irritation, more logging equipment. I would much rather see Roadcraft be giving you more road working equipment. But unfortunately, Saber, since the success of Mudrunner, has never gotten away from the logging thing. Which is just crazy. You know, but why would you want road equipment in a game called Roadcraft? That'd be like putting snow-covered maps in a game called Snowrunner. Just wouldn't make sense. Well, look at that. I could have made it all the way here without having to fuel up off of the maintenance truck. Snowrunner first came out, they didn't have logging, then they introduced it in later seasons and added it to the main map, so you had to go back to... Oh. That would be annoying when you already have them done and you got to go back and do it again. I mean, I like the idea of having a reason to go back and revisit some of the old maps. But... you know, make it something that people are going to enjoy. Most people do not seem to enjoy the logging aspect of this. You know, kind of like the farming thing. Oh. Well. What if we got close? Avonhorn's there. CK's over there, which probably wouldn't do the job anyhow. Vorongrad is over there, so it's looking like the Avonhorn. All right. So, to get the Avonhorn to that guy, the best route for him there, there, across the bridge, there, to there, to there, to there, to there, and over to this guy. First flip of the night, third flip of the night. First flip in a while. Hey, Thin Blue Line, welcome in. Sitting at work. Yeah, work will do that to you. Ooh. If at first you don't succeed, pull out the monster truck. I think they should add a new optional tasks that were added back to the old maps to fix some of the road passages. Yeah, that would be cool. Man, where does this trailer gotta go? I want to see. Railway station warehouse. So it would be worth grabbing that trailer and dragging it with me. That way you don't have to do them if you don't want to. So they don't affect progress of the game. Yeah. Which I think is what the worksite ones here are. You don't actually have to do them. And they're not going to hurt you if you don't. Now I realize that the trailer's probably going to miss this bridge. Maybe not, maybe not. Half of it did. Sam's down there just working away at his bow. That's an oof. Uh-oh. What am I hung up on? Uh-oh. I'm taking tree roots. There we go. Thinking there's a tree root in that hole. And every time I get into high range, something happens and I gotta knock it back out. That's the biggest reason why you don't ever see me in high range hardly. Just when you think you got it good, you gotta back up. Like this. Gotta do it again. She ain't making that turn. There we go. Nope. See how long we stay in high range this time. Probably not very long. Not very long. You stupid thing. Bounced completely. I was turned down towards the CK and it spun the cab around. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Ladies and gentlemen, that bit of excitement and chaos right there is where we're going to end tonight's stream. So Saturday, guess what I get to do first thing? Anyhow, tomorrow evening we'll be back to Region Reversal. We'll see how many of the guys are joining. Saturday, again, we will be back here for the solo playthrough. Sunday, Region Reversal. And so on. Meanwhile, I'd like to say thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. And then you'll be able to see Sam again too, because I'm sure he'll be popping in for his daily cameo, as he seems to be doing here lately. And with that, again, thank you, and we will see you next time.
Been a wild little ride here tonight, laughing along under that blue light. From the first hello to the last GG, y'all been sitting right here next to me. The stream is ending, but it ain't goodbye. We'll fire it back up on another night. So hit that follow, keep your boots by the room. This train is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. Yeah, the stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. From the clutch plays down to every small fail, you were right there raising all that hell. The chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week.